Welcome to the weekly Power Up and Market Update. It's Leo. I am super excited. It is January 4th, 2021. Can you believe it? You made it. I just want to say congratulations. You made it to 2021. We're here. And I intend that you had a great holiday and a great new year. And I'm just very grateful to be here sharing with you this power up and this conversation that I prepared for you today. And funny backstory that just happened. And like sometimes that's another thing. Like I'm bringing like fun and laughter to 2021 because I record these and I do these on a weekly basis. So I did this weekly power up and market update already. This would be my third time today. So let me tell you how that happened. I basically the first one I did it, had a couple people on. I thought I hit record, and it turned out that I didn't. So then then I was like, all right, cool. I got to record this thing again because I gotta share it. And I brought the presentation back up and started it up again. And I hit record supposedly, and I did another powerful presentation. It was even better than the first one, and it didn't record. And only recorded 2 minutes of it. So this is my third attempt. And what I was talking about in the presentation in the power up is actually very like the fact that this is happening to me right now for the third time. It's literally a reflection of what I was talking about in the conversation, which was that you have to have patience, right? Patience and perseverance. And so let me get into the conversation and you guys will understand a little bit more as I go. But I just encourage you, have fun, guys. Encourage you to laugh at yourself because I laugh at myself all the time. We drop the ball a lot. So the intention of this conversation is to empower you to be inspired and resourceful to be the greatest benefit to everyone. So I'm going to step into the conversation that I created again for the third time. 2021 is here. Now what, right? So this is what I got for you guys today. So 2020 turned out exactly how it needed to go, right? I mean, you either are in the domain where you had the greatest year of your life or the worst year of your life, or maybe you're somewhere in between, right? There's a lot of crazy stuff that is happening, with the environment, with the economy, with the government, with this virus. I mean, there's just so many things that are happening. And I just want you to remember, this is life, right? Life is like this. It's a constant change. It's constantly moving. It's constantly evolving. So the thing is that, we have more devices than ever at everybody's fingertips, and we have more abilities to share what's going on with their lives more than ever. So therefore, it just seems like a ton of stuff is happening when it is, but it really isn't like greater than anything else that has ever happened as well. Because if you think about it, if you go back and there was a Spanish flu in the 1920s, 1930s, there was a world war. I mean, there was so many things that happened, but obviously we weren't alive during that time, but I'm pretty sure that they said, oh my God, this was the worst year ever, right? So I just want you to get grounded in reality that regardless of if you had the greatest year or the worst year, or you're kind of in between, I just encourage you to use this new year and infuse new energy and create a new world for yourself that you are excited about every single day. Because one thing that I picked up on 2020 as far as like a lesson, man, enjoy your life every single day, right? Enjoy the moment, enjoy what you have, and also love the people in your life, right? Your family, your friends, really drop all the drama and all the stupid things that we argue about. Really just love the people that are in your world, because, from one moment to the other, they're gone, right? Or your business, right? You're grateful for your business. Some people have businesses that were thriving before this, and now they're gone. People are doing bankruptcy left and right. So I just want you to get all of that stuff that happened last year and then put it to the side for a little bit, and then now have a magic wand for yourself and basically say, you know what, from an unlimited opportunity, and I'm in person, and you are too, somebody that has unlimited potential, as an unlimited being that you are and I am. What are you going to create with the magic wand? Just basically dream big, because I want you to know this. if you're not waking up excited in the morning, it's mostly because you probably don't have a plan in a future that you're moving towards that is exciting for you. So if you really want to be excited, your future has to be exciting. If you focus on the news and what happened in 2020, the future probably is kind of whack. So you got to reinvent what the future is going to be for you, what you want to experience, and the best way to grow and the greatest way that I found is by taking full responsibility for everything, right? And I mean everything. Like, obviously, we had a pandemic and all these things that happened, but I took it upon myself that I was going to elevate my leadership and I was going to be a greater asset and a greater value to everyone in my life, no matter what was happening with the government, with the virus, no matter what. I committed myself and I said, I am going to become a greater leader because of this, right? I made that as a choice and I got myself in the driver's seat. And I want to encourage you to get yourself in the driver's seat as well, because being on the passenger seat, then you're going to buy all of the stories that your limited self is sharing with you, right? How do you know if you're on the driver's seat or you're in the passengers? Well, when you're in the driver's seat, you control everything. You're controlling the air conditioner usually, or the heater. You're able to go wherever you're going. You're able to stop by at the restroom when you want. You can go to the food, go to the restaurants that you want to go to. You're the one in the driver's seat, so you're controlling how fast you're going, how slow you're going. But when you're in the passenger seat, you're sitting there and you are at subject of whatever the driver is doing, right? So the driver might be driving slow and you're over here, oh my God, he's driving so slow. This thing is going so slow. Oh my God, he's driving so fast. He's reckless. Oh man, I wanted to eat at this other place. So when you're in the driver's seat, you're not in control. You're going to be somebody else is going to be in control. So what is in the driver's seat is whatever it is that you want, right? Or what we don't want. Because I think a lot of people get either controlled with things that a lot of people get controlled with things that they don't want. Like, oh my God, the interest rate just changed. Okay, cool. The interest rate changed. What happened? So, oh my God, the interest rates changed. So that's why I don't have business. Or I can't do open houses and that's why I can't do business. I can't do door knocking and that's why I don't have business, right? So when you say I can't door knock, so then the door knocking is in the driver's seat. The open houses are in the driver's seat. The interest rates are in the driver's seat. The amount of listings in the market are in the driver's seat. So whatever you say is why you're not succeeding, you're making that be the driver's seat. So therefore, your life is going to go like this, up and down, up and down, up and down. How do you have a consistent way of growing? Well, you got to be in the driver's seat yourself. No matter what changes outside of you, you got to stay connected to your own power and say, no matter what, I'm going to make something happen. Well, open houses, door knocking, all the other stuff is not working anymore. What do? Go 10x on online, right? Online business. Attract buyers and sellers online. What else can I do? I can pick up the phone and call everybody. I can send text messages. I can message people on Instagram. I can message people on Facebook. I can get intentional about having conversations with the people that I haven't talked to in a long time, right? Because I think a lot of the times, this is for sure a truth. We have all the resources and you have all the knowledge to get you to be successful right now. You really do, right? Even if you think you don't know, you're only like one conversation away from knowing all the information that you need to be successful. So let's just assume that you know how to become successful, how to, generate listings and how to generate buyers and how to save more money. I'm pretty sure you know how to do that because you got something that's called Google, right? You can Google all this information, or you can connect with somebody on Instagram or Facebook and ask them questions to interview them. And I will say, this is the fastest way for you to curve your success. You got to listen to people that have already done what you want and listen to their strategy and do what they're telling you to do. That's the hard part though, because knowing doesn't change anything. Knowing the strategy doesn't change your life. It doesn't change your business, because there's a lot of people that know a lot of stuff out there that ain't making no money. They're not making any sort of like strides towards success, because knowing doesn't change anything. The how doesn't change anything. Your why is going to change everything, though. You getting connected to your why and you getting connected to your own personal vision and you authoring that vision. Because the thing is that a lot of times we're also just conditioned to like, this is what I got to do as a real estate. This is what I got to do as a real estate agent. Well, what is it that you want? You become the author, you become the director, you become the writer, you get on the driver's seat and you say, what does it mean to be successful for you, right? That's number one. Make that vision clear. Get connected to your why. Why is it that you're waking up out of bed every single day? And after you do that, then start to take action every single day. The thing is that let's just say you said, you know what, I'm going to make $1 million in 12 months. Perfect. You got a clear goal. You're going to make $1 million. Now you got a couple of, maybe you got 5 or 6 strategies. Got it. You got your 6 strategies down. That's how you're going to make $1 million. And you know how many hours you're going to need to work every day. Perfect. What happens day 1? You're excited. You maybe do it. Day 2, you're excited. Now you're like, oh my God, I got hung up on, or I got a door slammed in my face, or I got a negative comment. Somebody, responded to me, not in the nicest way. And now somebody else starts to tell you, hey, what are you doing? You're taking so much time. Hey, you should be spending some more time at home. Hey, you should be spending more time here. You start getting pulled in all these different directions. And before you know it, 2 weeks, 3 weeks into it, you forget about the goal. And you say, that's too hard. I don't want to do that. And then you just got yourself back in the driver's seat. I didn't go to make $1 million because I was taking time away from my family. I was taking time away from this, whatever you said. And it's a bunch of crap. It doesn't exist. So you got to be honest with yourself for what it is that you want to do actually, how much time you're willing to invest, and commit way past whatever you think it's going to take for it to happen. Because your success is not going to happen when you think it's going to happen. You got to make deposits in the Success Bank account every single day. And eventually, the Success Bank account is going to give you the ability to make some withdrawals. But up until that moment, it's probably going to not be that sexy. You're probably not going to be driving the car that you want to drive. You're probably not going to be traveling as much as you want. You're probably not going to be, spending as much time with the family as you really would like. You're probably not going to have the Christmas that you really would want. You're probably not dressed up exactly how you want to dress, but you got to work with what you got at the moment and be able to keep the vision alive while it manifests, because that's the gap from where you are to where you want to be. That's where you got to keep yourself inspired and motivated and continue to keep yourself moving towards that and not get deviated the moment that something happens that's going to deviate you, right? This is what I want to tell you. The bigger the vision, the bigger the dream, the more breakdowns you're going to have during the transition. So if you got a dream to impact 10,000 lives, guess what? You're signing up for a lot of breakdowns, for a lot of things that are going to fall apart. And if you have problems happening in your life, that's a good sign that you're progressing. But I want to clear that up. If you're having the same problems that you've always had, that you keep having, then you're not learning and you're stuck in a cycle. So the goal is to move forward and have new problems, because new problems are an indicator of you progressing, right? That's how you know you're moving forward. Like, oh, I got a new problem. This is really cool. Get excited. Get excited about these new problems, because those problems ain't going to go away. These breakdowns ain't going to go away. If you're going to be building something big, then be ready for people to oppose you, to not agree with you, and for stuff to fall apart sometimes. That's just the nature of what's going to happen, because it's all a test. Do you actually want what you created for yourself, or are you just saying it, right? You're like, oh my God, I want to make $1 million. I want to make $2 million. I want to have $100,000 in passive income. I want to have the ability to impact 10,000 lives. Okay. Well, are you actually committed for life? Like, are you going to do it as long as it takes until you get it done? Or are you going to give up when it gets hard? Because if you're going to give up as soon as it gets hard, then you're definitely not going to make that dream happen. It's just not going to happen. I want to be straight with you, because you have to be responsible for everything that happens. Part of becoming responsible for everything in life is that it's very confrontational, because You are the source of all the stuff that happens that is good, which is really good, but also the stuff that doesn't work, the stuff that's bad. So you got to take responsibility for everything. So that's why a lot of people don't want to live the life of an entrepreneur, of a business owner, of a salesperson, because you're fully responsible for every single day, every single moment. And the people in your life will agree with you no matter what you say, right? Even if you say, oh my God, well, I didn't get this done because blah, 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 blah. Normally, right? You got to get around people that will call you out when you're talking like that. When you're saying so and this and that is not is blocking me from my success and blah, blah, blah. Nah. Driver's seat. When you're in the driver's seat, you got to have somebody say, hey, hold on. You're in the driver's seat. Chill. That's not true. You're making that up because you're in control of your own destiny. So you got to surround yourself with people that are going to hold you accountable to the greatest version of yourself. And if you don't have somebody that's doing that for you, reach out to me. Send me a message and say, hey, Leo, I'm committed to doing this by the end of the year. Got it. I want you to hold me accountable. If you catch me saying anything that is not in alignment with me getting to that goal, I want you to call me out and remind me of who I am. Because this is what I'll tell you. I will not give you your greatness. You are already great. I will just simply remind you of your greatness because you already are that. But you got a bunch of stories sometimes that are in the way of that. So whatever story is holding you back, you need to talk to somebody so they can like actually see it. Because the thing about success too is that it's there are blind spots. They're like, you can't see it sometimes. So you need an outside source, whether it be a seminar or a mentor, somebody that can see your life from a distance and say, oh, yeah, this is what you should do. This is what you should do. This is why it's so easy to give people advice. It's really easy to give other people advice about life and what they should do in business. But when it comes down to applying it to yourself, it's hard. Why? Because you're looking at it from the outside. You don't have all the emotional junk that's going on every single day. Oh my God, this is that. No, I'm looking at it from the outside like, yeah, dude, you should do this, and this. And that's the kind of people you want in your life. Not the person that tells you, yeah, bro, you know what, you're right, man. Yeah, it's hard out there. It's really hard out there. You know, you should just, just kind of take it easy, man. That's just how life is. And driver's seat. Get in the passenger seat. Get in the driver's seat. In the driver's seat, and it's like, nope, that's BS. That's not me. That's not who I'm going to become. I'm committed to being the greatest version of myself. And I'm going to hold myself accountable, and I'm going to call myself out when I'm feeding myself junk. Right? That's what you got to do. So I want to encourage you to bring that energy forward in 2021. Don't take any crap from yourself or from anyone else. Focus on you becoming the greatest version of yourself. 3 books that changed my life and a seminar that changed my life. I'm going to get these, so you make sure you write these down. Number 1, Unlimited Power with Tony Robbins. Number 2, Letting Go with David Hawkins. Number 3, A New Earth with Eckhart Tolle. Those 3 books are life changers. Highly encourage you to listen or read them. And the seminar that changed my life was Landmark Education, Landmark Worldwide. I did the forum. I did this about 6 years ago. The human being and the leader that I am today has been vastly impacted by that seminar. So I highly encourage you to check that out. And I actually have a free workshop this Wednesday at 10 o'clock for Landmark. So if you want to register, click on the link below and I'll see you there. But really, let's make 2021 the greatest year of our lives. That's the intention of actually that meeting. The greatest year of your life, really, like really, really, really getting serious about it. Because I believe in you. I believe you got what it takes. And I know you didn't come into this year thinking you're not going to make it big, in 2021. All right. Don't tolerate anything that happened in 2020. Make it big, dream big, and reach out. If you need anything, I got you, my friend. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.